So this is my check-in at 11 weeks out, which is when I was making this video last week. I will obviously be updating as we go along, but here we are, 11 weeks out, or 11 and a half. I do 2 check-ins a week. So this was my Thursday check-in, and then my Sunday check-in was my next check-in. But looking good, really happy with everything I'm seeing. Coach is happy. Yeah, we're in a good spot right now.
Good morning. So this is officially where the prep starts. Like, I'm not gonna do it anymore. I've been putting it off. I don't know why. I've been on prep for 7 weeks, and I've been meaning I'm just gonna do this whole vlog, and I'm like, okay, no, look, I started at 20 weeks out. I'm now 12 weeks out, and that's like a normal time for people to start their prep vlog. So we're starting today. I have just finished, oh, that's my second one already, my fasted cardio. I'm gonna go through everything from where we started to where we are now, but I just did 45 minutes, 10 minutes list, and then 35 minutes, no, that's a lie. 10 minutes hit, 35 minutes list. So I do hit first, and then I just, cycle basically. So I've got a good sweat on. Sip my water, that's like, I have a bike at home. So doing fasted cardio is not even like a concern. I don't have to get up and go to the gym. I don't have to go anywhere. I ordered this bike from Amazon. It came in, I've had it for like over a year. But it came literally the next day, and it was like £100. So that was the best thing I ever did in terms of making it very easy for myself in order to tick off that cardio box. I currently just have that cardio in. Last year I was doing cardio fasted and then stairs post-workout, and I got a change yesterday, so I was fully expecting my stairs to come back in, but they haven't. I've just had extra 10 minutes on the bike because I was doing 35, and I've got an extra day on the bike. So one of those days is just a full 45 minutes of list, no hit. So on my training days, I'll do the hit like normal. On my rest day, it's like a half rest day, and then I have one full rest day because I train 5 times a week. But I am just about to go and like have a shower, kind of make myself look a bit more presentable, because I've got a PT client, just a couple today, but I've got one super early, so I would normally not wake up as early as I have right now. But I have to do my cardio before I'm doing this client. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I will take you along this full day. I might make this like a few days and then post it. I'll see. This is the current fit. These are Pretty Little Thing. I'm absolutely obsessed. This is Abercrombie and Fitch randomly, but yeah, to train people in or to work out in, they're just nice and stretchy. I'm gonna start wearing them as workout workout tops. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that now. Train my client, come back, eat, then train myself, then work all day. I may as well make this a full day of eating whilst I'm here. So yeah, my first change came in yesterday, but actually no, my second change came in yesterday. So what I just said, I put it on my Instagram story, is that the beauty of doing a slow cut, like a slow prep, my prep is gonna be 20 weeks total until show 1, and I'm planning on doing a lot of shows this year, is that when you make changes, it's literally by 5 grams, 10 grams here, 5 grams there. So you don't even feel like you've done anything drastic when the changes come. This is meal 1. Oats, peanut butter, dark chocolate, blueberries, and whey. This is also my pre-workout, so I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna go for a walk. This is slower digesting because of the peanut butter that's in there, as well as oats being a lower glycemic carb and a slower release of energy, as opposed to like my post-workout, which is cereal, which is a fast digesting, high glycemic carbohydrate. So a little bit different there. But whilst this digests, I'll go do my steps. So I have a dog, and the easiest way to get in my steps is to go on a long dog walk, which obviously she loves as well. She needs long walks. So that was the best decision I ever made from a prep perspective, from a selfish perspective, as well as obviously her benefit. She's loving life. But yeah, so I'm gonna eat this, go for a dog walk, then I'm gonna train, and then yeah, I'll just continue to show you how the day looks basically. After I train, I'll come back. I've got just loads of work to do. I've got a big to-do list here. So yeah, that's my plan. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this, so bye. So I've just finished my lower body session, and I'm gonna have a look at what I am eating. Let me see what coach sent me. So I was normally doing 70 grams of cereal, 25 grams of whey, 1 banana, and some almond milk. Now we are 60 grams cereal, 25 whey. Ooh, no banana, I've got berries instead. So obviously bananas got higher carb and higher calories than mixed berries, for example. So that's fine. What I do, and I'll show you how I do it, is make the cereal and the almond milk together, and then I make like a protein pudding with the whey and the berries, or the whey and the banana. Add some cinnamon in there, and delicious. I'll do strawberries with that because that will be amazing. Yeah, so like I touched on, it's just it's 10 grams less of cereal. Do you think I'm honestly gonna know it's 10 grams less when I'm eating it? Like, no. If I'd not read this and I was just going off what someone was giving me, that would be like the best diet ever. Obviously, let's like get a private chef in or something, because you wouldn't even know what had been changed or not. So yeah, if my coach could just send that to my chef, and I'll let her know. Thank you. This is boob sweat, but when I was in the gym, it legit looked like I wasn't wearing a top, so that's nice. Anyway, well, I may as well. You were just resting on some coffee, which I might have actually. I feel like a coffee. So I'm gonna have some cereal. I'm gonna do this one. It's my little cereal cupboard, and then almond milk, strawberries. Guys, preparation is key. I'm often at the supermarket. Everyone in prep knows how much time we spend at the supermarket, almost every day, to be honest. But it's fine. Like, that's definitely not me complaining. The thought of being able to eat in a diet is often mind-blowing to a lot of people, but it's the way to go. You've got to fuel yourself. You've got to fuel these sessions so I maintain all the muscle that I have on my body. That's the worst thing. Like, my worst nightmare is getting on stage and having tapped into muscle stores because you've been dieting so hard. So yeah, I'll go put this together now. Right, so I've got my bowl. Love that for me. I just made such a mess. So 55 berries? 75! My God, that's a lot of berries. So what I will do is Tupperware drawer. No, I will get it from here. This here, 25 grams of whey, the flavor I'm choosing. This is the sweet and salty by Perform. It's outrageous. Like, I cannot get enough. In my oats, in the overnight oats. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, it's good. So I'm gonna add a little bit of water to this. That was too much. So it's going to be a bit more runny than it would be normal. This is honestly like, should I just chuck this out? I hate wasting stuff like that, but no, I think we're okay. Do you know what? I'll add loads of strawberries. And we just pray to the whey gods that it thickens up. Yeah. That's not ideal, but what are you gonna do? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get a chopping board from somewhere. The heaviest chopping board in history. Okay, perfect. And that is post-workout, a little protein mush here, which is way too runny for my liking, and some cereal. We just did cornflakes Yeah, so I'm gonna eat this and then I will pick you back up later. So just having meal 3 now. It is nearly 1:30. So I've got rice, chicken, veggies, and I've just put some tomato salsa on top there. It's like just that fresh salsa, so I count that as vegetables, to be fair. In the middle of my work block, so I've just done a load of work since I got back from the gym. That's all I've been doing. I've been sat here doing that. Basically, well, I'll go through my calories now. I'm hungry, but I'm not like starving, so I can talk. So when I started my cut, I just come off 3,000 calories being my top off-season calories. I was 70 kilos at my top weight as well. Just over 3,000 on a training day and something like 2.8 on or 2.8 on a rest day. 10 minutes cardio and low steps. I think it was about 10k steps. Our first change was 2,400 on a training day, 2,100 on a rest day. 25 minutes cardio and 12.5 to 13k steps. So I was on that for about 4 weeks. I lost a couple of kilos, maybe 2.5. The next change came and it was 2,100 calories on the training day and 1,800 calories on a rest day. 35 minutes cardio, steps stayed the same. My change now, which was sent through last night, which I still, this is my first day on it officially, so I'm having to revert back to my plan just to make sure I'm getting the quantities right. My training day diet is 1,862 calories. My rest day diet is 1,627. 45 minutes cardio, steps are the same. Macro wise, training day is 162 protein, 203 carbs and 45 fats. My rest day is 173 protein, 135 carbs and 44 fat. So yeah, carbs are basically just lower on the rest day. That's where those calories come from on a training day. They're pulled from carbs, but on rest day, obviously, again, pulled from carbs. So it doesn't mean I don't have carbs, don't get me wrong, 135, I'll still be taking that. I've still got oats, rice, potatoes, fruits, and then like my yogurt and stuff, because I use protein yogurts from Lindell's, those like pre-made ones. I go funny with Skyer and stuff, like natural yogurt. So I still have carbs in my rest day, obviously, and then have a lot of carbs more in my pre and my post-workout, make up the bulk of those carbs there on my training day. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. I'll put my physique photos on from probably where I started to where I am now, so you can have a look. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna eat this. Gonna crack on with doing some more work. I'm an online coach, so I just do clients online. I have some in person as well, but I don't really push that. That's just for me to get out of the house and have human interaction. Otherwise it's just me. So it's quite nice to have that little like mix up there. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this, do more work, and then probably chat to you when I have my next meal. Time for meal 4. Berries, protein yogurt, granola, and peanut butter on top. And I've actually sprinkled a little bit of salt on top of the peanut butter because I'm just obsessed with salt. I have not moved. It is now nearly 4 o'clock, and yeah, all I've done is set up new clients. I've got loads more to set up and do check-ins for current clients, and yeah, then I've got one PT later at 6 p.m. So yeah, we're still good. It's almost 4. So in that time, I'm gonna do a little bit more on my laptop, and then I'm gonna cook some potatoes so I can just meal prep. I've got 2 more meals of the day because I eat 6 meals a day. So then I can take that with me, and I can probably eat just before I train her or just after, because I like to try and eat like an hour and a half before I go to bed. So if I finish at 7 and I go to bed at literally 8:30, 9 o'clock, then yeah, I'm gonna want to have eaten before that so we can digest. Like I did everything earlier, right? So I did my cardio, walked my dog, have done my steps, did my training session, and then since then I've just been working and eating. That's the reality of prep, but obviously wouldn't change it for the world. I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this and then carry on doing a bit more work and then go PT. And then yeah, I'll pick you up for our next meal. So now finished work, it's 5 p.m. Yeah, like almost 5 p.m. And I woke up at 5 this morning. Normally I wake up at 6,
But like I said, I had a really early client, so I had to wake up a little bit earlier. So that's a 12-hour day, done and dusted, although I'm not, because I have a 6 p.m. PT client. Then I'm officially done. I still have stuff to do, but I did tick off quite a lot of my to-do list. So that's always good. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm actually gonna talk now about show plans. Then I'm gonna prep some potatoes. I haven't got 2 meal potatoes. Just got 1 meal of potatoes in, and then I had a bagel with the tuna, but that's the one I have potato. Oh my God, see, that's all new. Let me see what I have so I can be exact. You and me are both learning something today. Right. Egg whites, turkey bacon, veggies. Okay, cool. I've got that left, and I've also got tuna, potatoes, sweet chili sauce, and veggies. Okay, yes, I've got to prep some potatoes, and then I can just prep the other stuff and take it with me. Probably eat it before I train, and then straight away eat it after I train. Not train myself, I've trained already. Show-wise, so currently now, this will be 12 weeks out from my first competition of the season. We are doing the Two Bros. I don't know what it's called. Two Bros Regional on the 16th of September in Nottingham. You have to do a regional before you do a pro qualifier with the NPC. So I compete only with the NPC. I'm gonna do like so much competing videos, like about competing, bikini stuff especially, but I've done fitness and fashion, your WFF, Pure Elite, that kind of stuff. That's in the bin now, so I only do NPC, IFBB. I am going for that pro card this year, that's the goal. I've made a lot of decisions in my benefit, again, that I'll touch on, I'll make a separate video on that really was the deciding factor as to how serious I want to take it this year. Not that you're not serious if you don't do what I've done, or if you aren't taking certain actions and steps towards being like your best self. But yeah, no, I've definitely leveled up this off season, and prep's a prep, but definitely this off season, and just with life in general. Like, that being said, everything's kind of just ticking along really nicely. So I think that has a lot to be said for how like productive and stuff I've made myself. Especially in the off season. I kept my coach this off season. I've never kept a coach before in the off season, so we were controlled. We did prep last year and finished competing in September. I would have liked to have actually done more, but there was a lot of things planned. I had weddings, I had hen dos, things that I wanted to also enjoy and not be on plan for. So I took that decision. I only did 2 shows last year. I did a pro qualifier and a regional qualifier. Like I said, you have to do a region before you do a pro. So that was the other way around. Then, yes, I didn't reverse. I would say I probably didn't reverse like 100%, because I went on holiday straight away and then had all this stuff going on. Went on loads of holidays and, enjoyed with my friends and family. I didn't go crazy. I didn't binge. I didn't put on a ton of weight that I was unhappy. Like, I still felt really good. I was wearing a bikini on holiday. Like, there was no issues. Then I was like, I took about a 2-month break from my coach and said, no, let's do a photo shoot. So we did a photo shoot in December. So I did like a mini cut for that. I did an 8-week mini cut, kind of like a recomp. Just got rid of any sort of water weight, and put myself in a really good position knowing that I would be starting prep the year after, because this is still 2022. So I did a shoot in December, reversed, and I was really happy with how I reversed. Like, I was looking like full from eating more, but still super lean, and gassed, and obviously putting on muscle at the same time. Built up my calories, over 3,000 on a training day, and then we started prep in 1st of May, I think. Yeah, 1st of May. So I've already been on prep for like a good few weeks. I think it's been 8 weeks now. Which would make me 12 weeks out. So it was like 8 weeks, end of 8 weeks, maybe beginning of week 9. And yeah, it's just flown. Like, it's been such an easy process so far. I don't even feel like I'm prepping. It's wild. The only time I feel like I'm prepping is when I'm with other people who aren't prepping. Like, when I'm out for dinner or when I go meet my friends and I have Tupperware. That's the only time that I then remember that I am prepping. Because if I'm eating at home, I'm making all my food anyway, no matter if I'm in season or off season. Like, I'm just making my food. Obviously, I'm more flexible in off season because you can eat stuff. But I was still tracking, to be exact, so I could know what I was, it's when I said I was taking it seriously in my off season. Like, I'd never taken it that seriously before. So yeah, so the plan is to so you get on stage on the 16th of September. That'll be my first show. And then straight away after that, my pro qualifier, I think it's going to be France that weekend in Lille. And then I think after that, it's Norway, potentially Poland. Then there's a UK show, which I'll probably be doing unless I do one of the abroad shows on that time. Might make sense though. I think it makes sense financially for me to do the UK show because obviously it's in the UK, and then save the pro qualifier abroad when there's none in here. So obviously, yeah, if I've got a chance to do it in the UK, I'll go and do the one in the UK. So we'll just see what happens. Basically, I've never done more than 2 NPC shows in a year. In 2020, I just did 1 NPC show and I won my height class and I was really happy, which put me through to the overall. I definitely didn't have enough muscle like then, and I'm happy to admit that now. Obviously, I'm a completely different physique. I'm going to do loads of comparisons and stuff, but it's a completely different physique this year compared to any year, let alone 2020. Last year, I did well. I got a first, I got 2 firsts. I got a second in my height class, and then I got a 4th at the pro qualifier. Wasn't my best look on stage, weirdly enough, even though I was leaner than the regional. I didn't look as good as I did in the regional qualifier, which is funny. It did reflect in my placing as well. So this year I'm mentally prepared to do what I need to do to get my pro card. And I think that's the biggest change that I've found, is that I've never been, because I never strove for a pro card before. I was open about it. I was competing because I liked competing, because I enjoyed it, because it was fun, because it was my hobby, because I'm good at bodybuilding. But I was always like, no, I don't need a pro card to get on stage or need to have that goal. Like, the goal is big enough just to get on stage. But actually, something clicked in me last year, and I don't know why, because I swear that was going to be my last year. And something clicked, and I was like, no, this is amazing. I'd never enjoyed myself like I did this year or last year on stage. In the previous years I competed, I'd get on stage and off stage and be like, what the fuck was that? That's like horrendous. Why do people do this? Like, shaking, so nervous, like feeling like I was going to throw up. Last year, no, I just swanned on stage like that was my stage. So, and I can't wait to do it again. And I just know that bringing that confidence and bringing an improved package is going to be like double whammy. I want to be unstoppable. So yeah, goal is pro qualifier. Mentally prepared to do as many shows as I need to do. God willing, we get that far. And yeah, I think that's probably about it, like show wise, for me to be able to say. And I'm obviously documenting everything on my Instagram as well. So follow me on there if you're not already, because there's a lot of physique updates going on there, like weekly, daily. Always on my stories, because I do 2 check-ins a week, so we can see what's going on, physique wise, weight wise, everything. I have like a really intensive tracker, which basically lays out every single detail that's very important. And fat loss is a lot more to it than just being in a calorie deficit. So, yeah, that's my show plans. Really excited, and I'll be touching on so much more in other videos. If there's something that you want to see in particular, then I'm more than happy to share that as well. I'm being really open and honest with this process. So yeah, we're gonna cut some potatoes now, cook them, and then get my meals ready, so I don't have to faff about before I have to go, because yeah, I've got to be going in the next, probably in like half an hour. I need to go to the pet store. I need to get my dog a new harness, because I'm going to Leeds on Friday, and I might vlog that, like traveling on prep. So I'm going to Leeds on Friday to meet my best friend's baby, and Snow, my dog, needs to go to a dog sitter for the evening, and she needs a new harness, because I know how to get her harness. Like, I know that she's not going to slip out of it when I'm with her. I'm quite quick at like reacting, so there's just no way. But yeah, I think the dog sitters, they're so lovely, and they were just a bit like, oh my god, if she gets out of this harness, because she is a slippery bugger, a big slippery bugger. So I'm gonna go get her pets at home harness on my way to the gym. So I'm gonna leave a little bit earlier than normal, and yeah, that's about it from me. But I will catch up with you, if not today, then tomorrow. Maybe I'll do another full day. Got some exciting stuff planned tomorrow. I'm going to have my friend come over and film some content for me. So yeah, and then everything else that I've done today, I'll do again. I'm now eating it's not even that, it's only 5:20. I cooked the potatoes. So I'm eating this meal. Now these potatoes should technically be with the tuna, but I want the tuna just as a salad. So I've just put the potatoes on turkey bacon and some eggs. Now, yeah, I wouldn't have normally eaten so close together, but like I said, I've got to go to the pet store and then go to train someone. By the time I get back at 7, I've got another meal now. So if I don't eat now, I then have 2 meals at 7 o'clock. So I'm not that hungry, but that's the beauty of being on prep, isn't it? Sometimes if you're doing it right and you spread out your meals properly, like I do every 2 hours, then you just got, I feel like I'm eating food all the time. So yeah, definitely not a bad thing. So I'm gonna eat this, go get myself ready, which I keep saying, and I'm not any readier every time I say it, and then go to work and be done for the day, guys. That's a long freaking day, but hey, it's all worth it. It's all good. So yeah, cheers. Oh my fucking god. That is so good. These potatoes, just air fried with a ton of herbs. No, I haven't got a knife on me, which is silly. And I've got turkey bacon. That's not cut. But we're a magician. We don't need. What is up? We are back here. It is now 20 to 8. I'm having my last meal, which is a tuna salad. So potatoes should have been on this meal, but I had them on the previous meal, just out of ease, because I didn't want to have to wait to cook nor have them when I got home, because then I'm about to go to bed. So gonna have this now. Sean was good. We had a good session there and had a little catch up with, obviously, like, it's where I work 1 day a week on a Monday morning, but I go in there just for clients. So yeah, just have a catch up with whoever's working. It was Summer, she's my friend, so we saw her. And yeah, just got home, let the dog out. I'm gonna eat this, and then that is it for the evening. Now my phone goes on personal mode at around 8 o'clock normally. People can't reach me, only like 2 people, literally my mum and Kat, my best friend. They're not like important, but yeah, if something happened, then obviously I'm reachable for, well no, I actually took Kat off. Yeah, my best friend was on there, but she's one of those people that texts like this. And that was going off my bedside, and I was like, fucking bitch, you've lost your rights to my personal phone. So I took her off it, so it's just my mum. Because yeah, they're important, right? And then everyone else can obviously wait till the next day. And then it forces me not to do client work. If I get a message at like 9 o'clock at night, I'm really tempted to be like, oh, I'll just do that. But then I'm on my phone super late, then I can't sleep good. So I'd rather just have it on personal mode and get everything done. I wake up early for that reason. Go to bed early, wake up early. And then, yeah, we'll crack on. So tomorrow, similar day as today, except no morning client. So I'll just do my fasted cardio, take Snow for a walk, train, I think, in the morning. And then I'm doing some filming with a friend. And then, yeah, just, again, working and eating. And then, yeah, nothing is sticking out to me. Might take you along for the ride. I think so. It'll make it more of like a longer video, perhaps. We'll just see how we go. Anyway, last meal from me. And probably a good night from me. There's not much else to say for the rest of the evening, because I'm literally going to sit my ass on that sofa with my dog and watch some bullshit show, because everything else is done for the day. We've done it. It's another day completed. So yeah, I will catch up with y'all very soon.